Alright, so NordMende Fidelio 56. You've seen a few other videos on this. I thought I'd do a quick video on this thing. Has a weird power issue. You can run it for about, you can listen to it for about 10-15 minutes, and then the audio will just fade away and you'll get a hum noise. And I had wondered, I'll turn around here, I'll show you, if it was this fuse, maybe this fuse was blowing. As you can see, it has an adjustment there. If you loosen that screw, you can put it to either 240 volts if you're in Europe, or 220, or I don't know where 150 is happening. I don't know what the hell that's for, 125 or 110. And of course, I'm pulling 120 out of there into this radio. And so I wondered if it would help to move it down to 125. Maybe I'm pulling too much current. We went over this in a few other videos. This is a non-export. Everything's all in German. It's a pretty rare receiver. I've seen a lot of these models, but I've never seen the Fidelio 56 with the oak-colored chassis, or the oak-colored wood. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if someone redid it, refinished it. And it needs a new eye tube, because that magic eye tube is a bit dim. Alright, so I got a different fuse in there now. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna go to, typically I'll listen to shortwave with this receiver. So, at the top of the hour here, we should be able to hear 9850, which is, World Christian Radio, I don't remember the call sign, KNRI or something. I don't remember. But, yeah, of course that's off. That's tape recorder. I don't know how that works. You can look up a tape recorder to this. That's, either that or that's phono. It's long wave, medium wave, short wave, and then UKW is FM.
Region of the Indian Ocean. This is your new life station, broadcasting over the air and online on www.knls.org. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the English Hour, bringing you music to love, news to know, and a message to live. Each week we may take you through Alaska, across America, and around the world. This is Lucy Graham.
I gotta say, by the way, the high end sounds great on this, and I think that's what Fidelio in German, I'm guessing, means fidelity. I'm not sure. I should use the translate thingy on the Google Translate video thing and camera thing.
And they rejected the solemn agreement he had made with their ancestors. They worshipped worthless idols and became worthless themselves. The Lord had told the Israelites,
I think the bracket that's holding that is loose.
The foreign nations around them were doing, but Israel became just. The Lord became so furious with the people of Israel that he allowed them to be carried away as prisoners. So the Lord said,
I could peg that. I could peg the meter if I was yeah, there it goes, doing the humming thing again. There's the audio output tube next to the audio output transformer. It's an EL84, which I believe is an American 6BQ5, which I have. I don't think it's the audio output tube that's bad. I could try that. Let me see if I can get a 6BQ5. By the way, I believe these are all test points, all these terminals, for the repairman. I'm not sure what is what. One says FM. Alright, we got a 6BQ6 in there. Or, sorry, a 6BQ5. Let's see what happens here. Apparently I'm not hearing anything. Oh. Can't hear something.
With sensationalist news in our place. We were all backed up. And our daily routines have tremendously changed. And I am sure you have noticed it very forcefully. Citizens in some parts of the world had it really hard. While things were a bit more relaxed, but complicated and scary.
The reason that it says 3D up there, obviously, because it means three-dimensional audio, because there's the three speakers.
Trying to find someone who could finally tell them it was
I can barely hear that one. It's almost like, I
we
don't
were
know
trying
if
to
there's an
find
audio
peace
issue.
amid turmoil and fear. In the
Well,
thick
these
of these
speakers
moments,
aren't bad,
it is
they're probably
important to turn to someone
hard
who
to
knows
find.
what is really
Like this
going
one.
on in the world. It is essential to turn to God, who was
I don't know if you can hear that in the camera. I can hear this one pretty good, the driver in the
And
front.
today, we need to turn to Him because in His Word, the Bible, we can find encouragement, wisdom, strength, truth, and peace. I would like to read a passage from the Bible that
It sounds like the audio improves a little now with that 6BQ5. Ooh. Well, that sounded a bit different. Just dropped right out there. I don't know if you heard that. It's just humming. So what else could that be? Ooh. Why the hell is that 6BQ5 getting so hot? Is that the issue? Yeah, these are, you gotta keep in mind, these are all original tubes. Right, well I put the original audio output tube back in, the original EL84, and I'm gonna try, I tried moving it up to 125. Let's see if that makes a difference, because I don't know, just to see, I'm wondering if, because I have it set to 110 and running 120 through it, it's making the audio output tube too hot. So let's try that. Stand by for some smoke. Let's see here. The tubes may wear off a bit slower here. Other bulb looks dim. So far I'm not hearing anything.
Avant débattre cet après-midi.
Ooh, I got FM. That's about it. Oh, well, I don't have my antenna plugged in.
Commentaire en date
I live a mile away from the station, so it should be pegging
des jeux de hasard,
meter.
de l'alcool et du cannabis. Environ 1200 organismes touchés par la fermeture des casinos dans la province. Laurine Laboré nous en dit davantage.
It's closed all the way. I only live a mile away from that, so that should be pegging it all the way. And it is. Well, so far so good. I think I might have just solved the issue. I guess that was all it is. I wondered that from the beginning because 110 sounds good. It's not powering off. I guess that was all it is. That was just a quick. That wasn't even a repair. That was just a quick. It was just an adjustment. It was just a quick fix.
Et quand elle a vu ce que la madame disait, elle a eu la caprice de dire « Eh, mais t'es bien niaiseuse! Moi, j'étais venue, là, j'essayais avec mes...
Okay, I got that sounded a bit better now.
Que t'as l'impression qu'on va faire être journaliste à l'international. Puis là, il n'y a rien, il n'y a pas de problème là-dedans.
Looks brighter in the camera than it
Qu'est-ce
does
que
in
tu trouves
person.
dans cette situation? 5 ans après. Alors, bon, Nathalie...
All right.
His great measureless love. Amen. Satan knows this, and that's why he's constantly promoting false doctrines and beliefs about the character of the Father.
I'm back to, I'm filming with the camcorder now because my phone died. Well, it's charged now, but my phone died, so I didn't get to finish the video this morning. It sounds great,
So true.
and it's working good. It's not quitting again. Tubes aren't getting too hot, or at least it's not as hot as the audio output's not getting as hot as it was before.
She says they're looking.
See if I can get a light to put in there behind the tuning thing. That one's good, but the one here is very dim. I don't know how well it's seeing that. There's one, you can see the one over there is. Well, it's not even on anymore. It was to the point before where it was just dim. So we can find off here. There we go. If I can get my finger even in there. Oh, shit. I don't know if I like that. Oh. Just comes out like that apparently. And this one's just kind of dead. Let me make sure I didn't muck up my tuning configuration here. Let me see. UKW. Nah, we're good. We're good. That whole bar that's holding the tuning needle on, you can see that red thing came off loose on me. Alright, get a different bulb in, mess that in frame. There we go. Just to make sure that works. There we go, yep. Well, now the camera's gone all clinkly dinkly here. Alright, there we go. Got a good bulb in there. See if I can get that back down in there. Looks much better now. You can actually see the front dial. So what the hell are these for?
As a valid reason for a valid divorce. He didn't say, well, if your wife argues with you about the faith, that gives you a right to divorce. It does not. Now, Paul added another reason. He knew about the one that I just gave you from Matthew.
Apparently accidentally breaking the, or almost breaking the,
and should they, heaven forbid, separate for some reason,
little steel bar that holds the metal tuning needle. Good quality stuff, actually. Apparently accidentally breaking that fixed the volume knob. Huh.
if you have an unbelieving mate,
This radio is just turning into like a...
to cancel that marriage.
It's self-repairing itself. It's turning into a self-repair video. This is kind of a trip, man. Looks a lot better now. I can... By the way, what the hell are these numbers down here by the FM dial? These, let me get closer. I think these are all names of cities and stuff. I think Berlin's on there, so there's England. Berlin was on here somewhere. Frankfurt, I know, is in Germany. I don't know if I'm saying that even. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
In Jesus, that's to say.
These are all Florence. I don't know. England there and England there. I think those are channel markers, or were.
I hope that's clear. That's
back when this was manufactured. I'm not sure.
Faith without believing in the gospel of God according to the gospel of the kingdom. That's what it is. So you start with the teaching of John and Jesus, both of them preach the gospel.
By the way, something I learned with these radios
God sent them.
is if you pull out the ground tray thing here,
Preach that gospel.
where that ground wire is
Beginning.
connected, I don't want to pull it too hard because I have to resolder it because it came off before. There's actually a schematic in the bottom of the tray for the radio, some of these models. This one it's missing. But I'm going to just put all the, I got the service info here. These first 2 pages of this, I think it's just a user manual. I can use that Google Translate phone camera thing on this and read it that way. I still have good eyesight. I just wear glasses for distance, so I'm pretty good with reading, finding text and stuff. There's just a few illustrations of the radio, the front and back. There's a schematic.
Christianity begins. Yes, I was reading good sources for this, James Stark.
And there's all the dial cord alignments and look at the rear view of the chassis. All the other stuff. I think these are all alignment instructions for AM, HF, shortwave, and FM or UKW. Let's go first. Voice of Korea. I live on the West Coast, so you do get a lot of it this time early in the morning. I get a lot of Pacific West Asian signals. There's KNLS. Impressive. I usually don't get Voice of Korea very often. Or maybe I do, I just don't tune into it often enough.
This is your new life station. Thanks for making us a part of your Wednesday. Anchor for Alaska, USA, and DLS Transmitter. I'm Lucy Grant, your host for this Wednesday edition of our English language broadcast. Current news and the good news. Every week we tour planet Earth and report what's going on. My co-host is Rob Stokey, senior producer of English programming.
Thanks, Lucy. Can babies, both born and unborn, get immunity to COVID-19 from their mothers? Caroline Monahan has the results of research. What should parents do when grandparents play favorites? Kate Ryan offers insight on family medicine. When do we normally make changes, and when should we make changes? Jim Davis comments. Are we forgetting the lessons learned from World War II? We get insight from Rob Curie, who's written about hunger in the Netherlands following the war. And Paul Taylor has Creation Moment.
And we'll play your favorite songs from today's guest music, along with today's Christian music profile with Gail Crow, a message from God's Word, and much, much more.
This hour, you'll hear your favorites from Taylor Swift, Lily Allen, Fun, Billie Eilish, and Imagine Dragons. Let's get started with Ava Max and...
Because that all has to somehow... I gotta say, for a Christian station, KNLS, World Christian Radio, they definitely have an odd selection of music. Let's get the money shot, I guess.
For some reason, a grandparent will begin to favour one child over the others, and everyone seems to notice, especially the kids. I think the best approach in these situations is to address it head on, even if it means hurt feelings. Let your parents know how concerned you are about their obvious favoritism. Tell them how much you appreciate their love, but that this is one problem you need to get out in the open. Give specific examples to illustrate your point, and then explain how concerned you are for the children who are feeling ignored or left out. Approach the subject lovingly, but firmly, and be ready to limit their time with the kids if they aren't willing to change. Ultimately,
we'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe. 73s. Talk to you later.